Tsagaan Sar's main costume, Deel. Now we're talking all about Deel. This is Deel, Mongolian male's Deel. Looks like this. And we have a great belt, the full Deel, and also we have like hat on. And we have boots. But currently this Deel is missing a boots. We have on belts the knife and spoon or chopstick. When you enter in, like when you ride in the horse, we're gonna place the knife behind. And when you come into someone's house, you have to drop down the knife down. And if you not drop down the knife and enter into house, home, that means you're enemy. That's why you have to be careful before entering someone's house. You're placing down the knife. And in other side, have a lighter on top head. Mongolian male need a light, make a fire by lighter. That's called Tahor. Okay. Now, this man is wearing simple Deel because he is sitting in someone's house. But he's older person, therefore he's sitting and younger person coming and asking, how are you? I'm Reno, and putting hands under the elbow, and the older person is kissing and putting elbow under the younger person, like all over the younger person elbow. That means it's respecting. And younger person has to first put the hands under the older person elbow. And after that, everybody has to go to the table. Okay, now he's putting the knife down, going and asking, Amreno. And that's giving respects. He's also placing the knife down and asking, Amreno, how are you? Older person is kissing on the cheek, sniffing. After everybody comes on the table, this is the main dishes on the Tsagaan Sar's table, where it's breads. It calls old bulb, made from flour, and we placing like this, like a stack on top, and decorating by varieties candies, including dried milk. Usually on top we're placing some tahini, but now we placed some candies. And guests, when they come in, they first try in the dried milk. The dried milk, it represents all white. About this Tsagaan Sar means white moon. Guests first take from white treats, and that shows respect. This is all white. And then next is a red trays. All red trays, it's like meat. Usually placing whole lambs or whole briskets, beef briskets, like whole. and that's called olaite or red tray meals, red trays. And that's like main dish for Tsagaan Sar table. Beside of the meat, we placing some salads, fruits. Usually we making potato salads. It's all handmade. And some other salads and hams. And also we giving us the dumplings, boats. Okay, this called dump. Inside dump, we usually giving like placing white milk tea, Mongolian made milk tea, and we giving to the cast sutetsa milk tea. The milk tea represents white, all white things, and this is how it looks like a Tsagaan Sar table. And then after all visit presentation, we starting to ask how are you from guest. That time we using a special thing called huruk, and we like sharing huruk. Inside huruk there's some sniff things. You don't have to sniff that one. The sharing huruk doesn't mean you have to sniff. Sharing huruk, that means like we ask and socialize, asking questions. How have you been? Did you get a good winter, and did you having good spring? Why we asking? Because a lot of Mongolians are nomadic and doing farms, and usually winter time is so hard going like with all like lamb and horses and cows through nomads. We're really taking care of these farms, but farms is easily get disturbed by winter. But asking, like sharing the huruk and asking how are you, that means like everything, are you okay, everything good, and giving back. Okay, and the huruk is placed in daling. They're called the daling, and that daling is handmade. This daling is handmade, and usually like Mongolian women, they doing this beautiful like sewing and doing the daling.